The number one question that I get asked with my one-to-one clients is how to go about going no contact to get an ex back. If you do no contact the correct way, then I've seen it do miracles with relationships. But if you do any of these mistakes that we are going to discuss, then it will ruin your chances of getting them back. This is an opportunity, but a lot of people are not prepared for what no contact truly means, and that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. So make sure that you stick around for this entire video, because if you miss one of these mistakes, then chances are you will not get them back. But really quickly, I'm Selna Kim, America's face of dating, and I've helped over 100,000 people in 30 different countries attract and date the woman of their dreams. And if you need to book a call with us to see if you qualify to work with me personally, then click the link in the description below. I remember the first girl that I ever dated. I was a freshman in high school, and I hadn't even held hands with a girl before. We dated for 6 months, and I thought that what I felt was truly love for the first time. I thought about her for hours each day. I thought that we were gonna get married. Over the course of a couple months, I had some issues that I needed to handle on my own, and it pushed her away to the point that we broke up. I thought that it was gonna be okay, but then over the course of a couple weeks, I started to have these thoughts. For example, what guys are gonna get with her now that we've broken up? Is she talking to other guys? What if I never find somebody else? I wanted her back, and I knew that the best way to get her back at the time was to go no contact, but I couldn't even go 3 days without reaching out to her. I remember that we broke up right before spring break, and she took a trip to Florida, and she came back with this amazing tan. When she came back, I was like, I gotta get her back. I fucking need her back. I started texting her, and I was begging for her back. Please just take me back. I love you. I can't live without you. It was just so cringe. And she told me that she's been the happiest she's ever been without me. And I got to the point where I was so low that I was offering to buy her anything she wanted just to give this a try again. And that really is lesson number one, is to never beg for them back. Because even if you get them to come back, they will still leave you and they won't respect you, because you need that natural organic attraction in order to keep them there and keep continuing to grow the relationship. Looking back, yes, it was embarrassing. It was super cringe. But honestly, I'm grateful for it, because it gave me the ability to pass on this wisdom to you guys who are in the same position that I was, so you don't make the same mistakes that I did at the time. It wouldn't have given me the ability to share this with thousands of people across the world to help them get their ex back rather quickly. But going no contact is one of the most painful things you could ever do to yourself. It is extremely hard on you mentally, because every time her phone goes off, you're hoping that it's her name popping up on your phone, begging for you back, pleading to get you back too. But this is why going no contact works, is because that same feeling that you're feeling when you're hoping that they're texting you, when you're wondering if they're getting with somebody else, we want them to feel that same exact feeling for you. But we need to give them that time and that space away from you in order to make them feel that for you again. That's why this is so critical. Studies have shown when you're feeling love, or when you're falling in love with somebody, the same chemicals are released from the brain as if you were taking cocaine or other drugs. That's why when you're not able to talk to your ex, almost feeling the same feelings of someone who's going through withdrawal, some people even start shaking because it's just so powerful. And I'm sharing with you this now because I want to prepare you for how difficult this will be. A lot of other dating experts tell you that this is going to be easy and they don't really know what they're talking about. I want to give you the truth that this is going to be hard. A lot of people cannot do this, but to quote Rocky in Creed 2, he says, in order to change things in a big way, then you have to make some big changes. The second lesson with no contact is that if you are currently in no contact right now, and maybe you've gone a couple days or a couple weeks and you're feeling the urge to reach out to them, don't. You have to finish what you started. One of my clients went a week into no contact, and I told him to keep going because she was showing him signs that she was going to come back. But then he jumped the gun. He told me that he was going to accidentally act like he was texting somebody else and then text her. I said, bro, don't do that. And then he ended up doing it anyway, and it destroyed everything. It took us 4 months to get back to where we originally were. No contact is an opportunity to make them miss you, but it's also an opportunity to develop yourself again. If you are asking yourself in this process, how long is this going to last? Then you're not doing this for the right reasons. Because if you're just waiting for this to be over, then chances are you did something to begin with that pushed this person away. And let's say that magically they come back, you had a wish granted by a genie, and they come back into your life, then you're still going to lose them again because you did not get to the root of the problem of what pushed them away to begin with. You need to really ask yourself, why do I feel like I need them? Chances are they left your life because life is trying to tell you that you need to be strong enough on your own, that you don't need them to fulfill your life. You don't need them to be happy. It's trying to make you become strong enough on your own to be able to be your own person. That's when you know you have the confidence to come at this relationship again, is when you can come from the place of, I don't need you to be happy. I'm totally fulfilled on my own. And this is exactly the mindset that is going to bring you the best result in the healthiest relationship in your life. Finally, the third lesson is that you should for no reason talk about your breakup with your ex if you start talking to her again. When you keep bringing up the breakup, then you are constantly ripping off that band-aid and making her feel those feelings all over again. If your end goal is to get this person back, then you must be the source of positive emotion. This means that you need to go back to being that attractive attractive person that they fell in love with to begin with. You need to show them that they don't need to have their guard up with you and start building up that solid foundation of attraction again. One of the most recent members of my program Eras was with this girl and she broke it off with him. After we started working together, we realized that he stopped being that attractive man that she fell in love with and he started acting more of like a beta male friend to her. She lost attraction and then she pulled away. Once we started to get him to focus on doing the little things right, she fell back in love with him after about 3 weeks. That's how fast this can work if you really put your mind and all of your focus to this. A question that you need to ask yourself is, did I stop being the person that she fell in love with? And if the answer is yes, which almost 99% of the time it will be, then you need to go back to being that charismatic person that she became attracted to begin with. And if you don't know where to start, then make sure you watch all of our videos about how to be charismatic and how to actually text her to make her attracted to you and how to really talk to her. That's going to make her very, very attracted to you. Hopefully you guys now know what you have to do to rekindle things with your ex. If you found this video valuable, make sure to comment down below and smash that like button and subscribe. But let me know specifically where you're at in the comments with your no contact process and how it's working for you, how you're feeling. Don't be afraid to be open and share with us. I'm Selna Kim, America's face of dating, and I will see you in the next video.